The other day I was rereading the classic little book of Viktor Frankl, Man's Search for Meaning. Viktor Frankl had been an inmate in the concentration camp of Auschwitz, and he was a psychologist, and he survived. And he wrote this little book afterwards that's largely a reflection on why certain people survived the camp and others did not. And it's a very fascinating little book, I recommend. But one of the things he said was that those prisoners who managed to shave as often as they could tended to survive. And you might ask, what does that have to do with survival in an extreme situation like that? You can imagine. But it reminded me of a commencement address that a Navy admiral gave at a college a few years ago. And usually in those commencement addresses they give a lot of advice about pursue your dreams, do what you love, don't doubt your ability, you can do anything you put your mind to, etc., etc. But he said, I've got one piece of advice for the graduating class. Every day, make your bed. And what he meant by that was very similar to what Viktor Frankl talks about when he says the ones who shave tended to survive. I think all of us have a lot of small bad habits that probably nobody notices, probably aren't really important in the grand scheme of things, but they help really form our character if we really form good habits rather than bad habits. And they're small things, and maybe it's easy to rationalize them away, but they build a certain character and a sense of dignity and a tenacity if we do them over and over and over again, that they become really virtuous ways of living. And that really helps us be more successful. Maybe we all ought to take a look at some of those small habits that we could develop that would give us a focus and a sense of our own self-worth and dignity. Maybe that's something all of us need to think about. If you like this video, make sure you like it down below, and then share it with your family and friends. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.